Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video for you guys today. So this video is about how I've overcame like the creative blocks when it comes to my music, right? Honestly, it's really trying to come up with something new. I'll say that's what be the most difficult part about being an artist as a whole. You're trying to come up with an idea that no one has ever done, right? But I think what really needs to start happening when it comes to music is that it needs to be real. You need to stand as a person who represents himself in his music. The music you put out has to, I wouldn't say has to necessarily relate to you always, but it mostly should. It should reflect you as a character, right? So, like, I think Kendrick got a point. I think Kendrick Lamar has a point because he was basically saying that music is not as authentic as it used to be, whether if it's like, it's not just rap, it's all genres specifically, right? Like the music, the song, the music I've came out with like very recently, like Love and Trauma Volume 1, Love Under the Lights, and Still Breathing Black. Those are songs that stem from a very personal place for me as a whole. Like Love and Trauma Volume 1, actually that's not even the full album. The rest of the album comes out February 14th, right? Stay tuned for that one. What people don't understand is that with this music thing, like we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to making songs authentic, right? Let me pause. Sorry, I was watching a movie. We gotta go back to when music was authentic. Like me, I even went as far back as like old school rap, trying to get a better understanding on how they did music, because like it was more raw, it was real, you know. Nowadays it's not real. You got more people chasing, like just trying to chase a trend or whatever. I mean, chasing a trend is good at the end of it's good at certain points, but like eventually stuff that trends stops, right? You never leave something that's trending, it stops eventually, right? So I created a rollout, a mixture of a whole bunch of songs. Like honestly, it's different. I'm like this year is I'm trying to put out the most music, but I'm also experimenting at the same time. So it's like, for all my audience here, you guys ain't gonna know what kind of songs I'm gonna come out with. You guys don't know, right? Like you really won't know. But me, I'm a big fan of being versatile, and I constantly step out my comfort zone. So I guess you could say in a sense I'm kind of genre hopping. But what most artists don't know is that when you genre hop, right, it opens different doors for you, right? You got some people that like pop music more than anything else. You got some people that like country. You got some people that like Afro beats. You got some people that like R&B. You got some people that like hip hop. I mean, it opens doors. But me, I'm not going to do a genre if I do not understand. Like, for example, like Afro beats and dancehall. That's more African, and reggae is Caribbean. I'm Caribbean descent, right? But on my Guyanese side, I'm African. So, like, you got to really understand the culture, relate to them if you catch my drift. Don't just do a genre just because then people are going to start looking at you funny, right? Because you got some people that do take offense to certain things, right? So the creative blocks thing. So a couple months back, I want to come up with an authentic plan on how I want to go about music, right? It took me a while, especially when it comes to like even the music video process. I try to find a way to create music videos that match the song the best way I know how, because I'm limited, right? I'm limited. I'm not making money off YouTube. I'm not making money off TikTok or any of this stuff. I'm doing this like off my own tuition, whatever. The music video thing, I'm not paying money for that. I'm literally doing it off this phone right now. I'm literally doing all the filming and all this stuff on a phone. And for some people, they're impressed that I managed to make a video that the videos that I do with just a phone, right? And you guys know I'm in the Army too, so it's like it's all about time. Like I'm trying to do a whole bunch of things, but I'm also not trying to overwhelm myself at the same time. There are days where I'm mentally exhausted and I don't really think of anything. I just want to go to sleep, right? I think everybody's been through that many times, right? But I want music to go back to the way it used to be. I want people to actually be real to themselves and don't be talking about stuff you don't like. Don't do music and it's stuff you don't do, right? I've been doing music since 2021. Like, I'm mainly on the R&B because not just because R&B is blowing up right now. It's just like R&B. You could put you can feel the feelings in the music, right? So that's why I'm very into R&B specifically. But getting through the creative blocks is a pain, because it's like you'll kind of imitate what other people are doing, but it's kind of hard to come up with an idea that someone has never done, right? Even creating titles for the songs is difficult, because some of us, not unknowingly, are probably doing the same titles probably a person already did before. It's just you won't know, because everything's been done. So it's really like taking the time and thinking outside the box. You feel me? You gotta think outside the box. Do something that people have never done, right? So that's why I keep myself stepping out of my comfort zone all the time, because I don't want to be that artist that's known for just one thing. I want to be known as like, oh wow, this guy can do this song without really changing up who he is. It flows, whatever, and all that stuff. And then I did start getting more into doing cautious rap songs, because I feel like I should start putting out messages from my personal experience, but also what I'm actually like seeing, hearing, all this other stuff, right? And I think I think a lot of people like songs like that, oh, this guy can rap, but he's also speaking a message to his audience to, like, you know what I'm saying? I do appreciate all the support that everyone's given me within the past year. I did not release that much music really last year, because I had a busy schedule, and honestly, I wasn't really taking music that seriously at the time. I ain't gonna lie, I was just doing it for fun, right? But part of me is thinking in long term now, where it can eventually turn into passive income in the future, right? But of course, I'm gonna be humble. Whatever, if anybody wants to work, let's work. All that stuff. And I know an opportunity is going to present itself again, because it shocked me when I was in Germany. So if there's any other people out there that's having creative blocks or whatever, whether if it's content creating or music, step out your comfort zone. Do something you've never done before. do something that you never done before, and I promise you, you'll probably be grateful that you did it, because that song could end up, that song or that content could end up blowing up, and it might shock you. You never know. But you won't know. You won't know unless you try, right? You won't know unless you try. That's what I recommend to all new content creators, like other upcoming artists like myself. Let's make 2026 a good year. I'm praying that it's a better year than 2025, because 2025 was just straight trials. But without further ado, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and I hope you have a very blessed day. Peace!